morning. I got some stuff to read to you today, so you won't be so you get something a little different. I haven't get a long verse I wanted to read to you on my lesson today, so I wanted to quote it to you just right. So we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about paying bills and collecting debt. You shouldn't put yourself in debt, obviously, because that's not the way that the government. I mean, yeah, the government. I guess it's the government up there, right? That isn't the way that the Bible says you should do. You shouldn't put yourself in debt unnecessary, over what you can afford. But remember what Larry Beckett said, and let me read this. Larry Beckett was he wrote Business by the Book. He says, God doesn't hold us responsible for what we can do, only for what we can. So if you run into debt problems, it might not be your fault. Consider my case. My late wife was sick. She was in the hospital in Boston for 18 months before she passed away. I had to go in 40 miles in every day, pay for parking, drive 40 miles home at night, eat at the hospital all the time when I was there. And over 18 months, that was a lot of money. I had to get credit cards maxed out. I had to get a second mortgage, whether an equity line of credit. I really went into debt over that, and I'd do it all again for my new wife if I had to. It's just the way that it is, and it's just sometimes these things happen, and you can't do it. But if you're in a position where you can pay the debt, you should pay it when you can. Now that I'm going to read to you is from Proverbs 3:27 and 28. It says, "Do not withhold goods from those who deserve it, when it's within your power to help them. If you can help your neighbor now, don't say, 'Come back tomorrow and I'll help you.'" That's the quote, and that means if you got it, you should pay it, and there's no arguing with that. With what the Bible says, you shouldn't float loans until the last minute either. If you get an interest-free loan on a supplier, you should pay it off. You shouldn't keep your money in an interest-bearing account to put them off, because they deserve their money too, just like you deserve your money when someone is owed to you. So pay them off as soon as you can, because they're waiting for it, and you have no sense you shouldn't take advantage of that. But on the other hand, you got to be understanding of someone's situation. If somebody owes you money and they have trouble paying you, you got to understand, look at it from their point of view. Maybe there's some reason they really can't pay. Maybe you should cut them slack and be good to your fellow man. Remember, I've always said, quoted many scriptures that said you should be good to your fellow man. So that's it. You got it. If you got it, you pay it. If you can't, hopefully someone will cut you some slack, and maybe God will be on your side, and you'll get through it all. That's it for the day.